I think it's a shame people turn their noses up at poetry. It's the heartbeat of the nation. There's poetry everywhere. In the supermarket, at the bus stop, insiders, outsiders, even in the Houses of Parliament. I'm trying to make it top priority at Abernewid Theatre. I am a performing poet, and I've had all kinds of experiences. Once, reading my poems in an old people's home, a man in a white coat entered the room and started examining the residents' teeth. I was only halfway through my poem. Oh, I so love roast beef. I got terribly flustered and mixed it up with another poem, My Friend Keith. And then an old lady in the front row looked at me and said, I know who you are. You're Jesus Christ. Well, I gave a poetry reading once and the room was fairly full, which, believe you me, that is unusual. Poetry readings are normally as popular as root canal work. Well, I was in full flow, and all of a sudden this man got up and said, when are you going to mention the rhododendron? I was confused and hoped he didn't want me to rhyme with a rhododendron. And he said, this is the Horticultural Society meeting, isn't it? He said. When I told him, no, it's a poetry reading, he and about 80% of the audience left to look for their flowers. Well, as I said, I am a published poet, and as part of my poetry I go into schools and do creative writing works, and you can have a laugh with children. One of the funniest lines I ever heard was this little boy who wrote a poem, and he said that Jesus was given gold, frankincense and mirth. Well, here's a bit of the mirth. We shouldn't take poetry too seriously, so here's a few jokes. Poets are always poor because rhyme doesn't pay. And the policeman booked the poet because he had no poetic license. The poet said to Luke Skywalker, may the metaphor be with you. And the last one, how does a poet sneeze?